In this video, we're going to evaluate a polynomial function for a given value. So for the two examples that you see on the screen, what we're going to do is we're going to take the function that we're given and we're going to evaluate it for a specific value of x. So here what we're going to do is we're going to find f of -3. And what that means is we're going to evaluate the function when x is equal to -3. And we're going to take that -3 value and we're going to substitute it everywhere where we see an x value. So we simply start off by utilizing the substitution property. So we have 2 times -3 to the power of 4. Then I'm going to use keep change here to prevent an error. So I have plus -8 times -3 squared plus 5 times -3. And then again, I'm going to use keep change plus -7. So once I have this substituted, I'm actually going to go through and I'm going to evaluate each exponent. So if I take -3 to the power of 4, I know that that's -3 times -3 times -3 times -3. And as I multiply that out, it flips between negative and positive values, but ultimately ends on a positive 81. So then I take -3 squared, which is -3 times -3, which is 9. 5 times -3 doesn't change, and then we have -7. So here I then have 2 times 81, which is 162, plus -8 times 9 is -72, plus -15 plus -7. So now that I've performed all of the exponents and I've multiplied out all of the multiplication, I can simply add those values together to find that f of -3 equals a value of 68. So what this is saying is that when x equals -3, the function, or the y value, is going to equal 68. Now if I move on to my second example here, I am going to substitute in x equals -4. So here I'm going to start with g of -4 because I'm replacing x with -4. I remember there's really a -1 in front of that x to the power of 5, so I have -1 times -4 to the power of 5, plus -6 times -4 to the power of 4, plus 3 times -4 to the power of 2, and then plus -6 times -4. So then if I go through with my order of operations, I'm going to start by utilizing the exponents. So I take -4 to the power of 5, and that results in -1 times a -1024, plus -6 times 256, plus 3 times 16, plus -6 times -4 becomes 24. So then I'm going to go through and I'm going to multiply those values. So -1 times -1024 is a positive 1024, plus -6 times 256 is a -1536, plus 3 times 16 is 48, plus that -6 times -4, which was 24. So now if I add all of these together, what I discover is that when I evaluate function g when x is -4, the function value is equal to -440. So what that tells me is that when x equals -4, y is equal to -440.